Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Trivia Night on another beautiful Monday, January 19th, 2026. That's right, folks, and if you're jazzed up, if you're fired up, I see them already. Give me those TGIMs in chat. Let me get those TGIMs, because folks, as usual, $50 whole is on the line tonight. And not just that, the bragging rights of being the smartest human on Earth, verified by my Kahoot quiz. I just broke my arm. My mic arm. There we go. Let's go, folks. Shout out Pizza, Rosalind in the chat, making an appearance. Triangulation's good. Biz in here. Let's go. We got Rosin. We got Potato Taco, Gary P, Rebel Hen, Germ, Charlie in the box. It's just another manic Monday. What else we got? Hold on. Let me get the tunes going. We're getting some text from productions. Folks, are we ready for another night of trivia? We got Robin in the chat too, Tear Bear, Cinders, Adam in here as usual. Adam said he's taking y'all down tonight. Former champ. Do not underestimate. Caroline coming after that title. Folks, how was your Monday? Y'all get into anything good today? I see Rosalind saying she's down in Francois. Always throwing those tomatoes in the chat. Little Rabbit. Can we play Kahoot and Booklet? I've heard of Booklet. I don't actually know what Booklet is. I'll look into Booklet. Is that just another quiz taking thing? Here, while I'm chit-chatting with y'all, I'll make a lobby. But folks, did you see on Booklet is fun? All right, I'll look into it. TGIFM, Ryan says. All right, I'll look into Booklet. Maybe that's a new thing. But folks, did you see on Saturday I paid up? I memorized 1,000 digits of pi. Francois was there. She stopped by. Shawnee Mack, of course. Adam was there. A bunch of y'all stopped through to check it out. He sure did. So one paid up. One of my punishments paid up finally. And I don't know if y'all noticed, my hair is not dyed. I know, and I'm working on it. I'm in communications with my hairdresser. She said we can do it. So I might, ideally, I do it with her so we can stream it. My sister wants you to take the wig off. I cannot take the wig off. Okay? We need to leave on the wig. It brings in the viewers. They want to see the wig. But so if I can't get a time with my hairdresser that we can stream it, I might just have to go to an actual salon. And either way, hair dye is incoming for last week's spin. Let me double check the quiz real quick. Also, real quick scheduling. So we paid up our pie punishment this Saturday. No, Francois, I do not have a wig on. Rosalind's just making fun of my hair. What's the quiz about? Little Rabbit wants to know. The quiz is about... Oh, we got a subscriber already, folks. 248. The quiz each week is just usually a general trivia quiz. And if you win, you get $50. And I make it each week, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But Roz, I am talking to Kels. That's the hairdresser. I didn't want to put her out there, even though I said last week I was going to talk to her. But she said we can do something. I see a pink. Cinders wants pink for the hair. Well, so I was talking to Kels. I think the funniest one would be like a gray, but she said that's incredibly hard, and I've heard that. So if we do end up going with the gray, I might have to go to a salon. But then I was thinking, if we do a dark color, like I could match Kels. She has like the dark brown reddish tone, which could be kind of funny. My hair's already basically that, just without the red. But then do an ombre with it, half of it down, different color. Y'all dye mine to match. Let's go. Color match one of the funky suits. Gang, gang. Gang affiliated. Hold on. Let me check in on this quiz real quick. Make sure I'm all set. But what I was saying was on Wednesday, I'm doing the elf. We're doing a cooking stream. We'll be in the kitchen. And by cooking, I mean boiling some pasta. So look for that on Wednesday. We'll be doing the elf spaghetti that we spun the wheel last week. It landed on that as well. So we will be doing that. All right, so I know there's some questions that are really easy this week, as a heads up. I'm just double checking it real quick, folks. I want to make sure, because like I said, that's my nightmare. If we put in a wrong answer, then everybody's gonna be pissed. Just want to double check, make sure everything's looking good. All right. Who wants a lobby? Who wants a lobby code? Y'all do? All right, let's go. Bam. Little Rabbit wants to know, is the quiz hard or do I know it? You will know a lot of questions. Some of them, they might be hard. El Cooler in the chat. But let's find out. I have faith in you. Adam getting in quick. Jody. Let me pop this in chat. Cinder swims with loons. More than full. Papa P. McLovin. Jolly. Sarah Charlie in the box. Rob. Jody. Tippy Toe. Max Heat. CJ. Tear Bear. Gary P. Potato Taco. El Cooler. Germ. 629. But yeah, if y'all want to see the most riveting, most interesting content you've ever seen, you can go back and watch the video from Saturday of me memorizing numbers for 4 hours. Let me throw this in chat, pin this. Don't forget to move your dome. Good call, Pete's. Good save. Shrinking. I think that's usually pretty good. A little tiny. I think I can pull on the sides a little bit too. All right, how we looking in chat? How we looking? Dangus. I don't believe it. Recite 50 right now. I'll rip 50 right now. You want to rip 50, Dangus? Do you still have them? I do still have them all memorized. Maybe after trivia I can run it. You should just have to say the first 500 quick. But what, you want to hear the first 50 digits of pi? 3.1415 92 6535 8979 3238 4626 43 383279 5028 84 1971 69 39 93 75 10 58 20 97 4944 5923 078164. I think that's 80. That's 80 of them. You missed out on Delaware. That brought us down to Connecticut. For anybody who doesn't know, I used my Mind Palace was the map of the United States. We got 35 people in here, folks. A good turnout as usual. Y'all are too good. Always coming by, hanging out, doing my silly quizzes. WTF. Yeah, the memory palace I used to memorize it was the United States. I started in Maine and then worked my way down, all the way down. We ended up in Las Vegas. Why didn't you stream yesterday? I know, Adam, you're calling me out. My internet was a little bit wonky yesterday, so I didn't know if it would be a little bit lagging. I should have just gone live anyway. Honestly, I'm surprised. My internet's actually pretty good. I have, so it's a prepaid internet with Xfinity. It's only $45 a month. And like you pay it every month. And like, I think the router was free with it, but it's I think it's like 200 download and 20 upload. It'd be nice if I got like, I don't know, it'd be nice to get like a 1 gig internet eventually. I'm saying that's another 1,000 digits for missing out. All right, we're losing some folks. Once we hit 35 again, we'll fire it back up. When y'all are ready. Who else are we missing? We got Mike C back in here. LaFufu, McLovin, Some Pig Fig, Scully B, Cassall, Francois, Yeen Bad Nosti, Scott Piffin, Scotty Piffin, Butters, Gay Bitches as usual, Ollie Cat, Sick looking lips. 37, all right, I think we're ready to go, folks. Charlie and the Bucks, Fidium, honestly, so in my area, Fidium, for the last like 3 years, they said they're going to be coming by. And they're like, oh, sign up now. And then for 3 years now, I've been signed up, and they still haven't been ready to go. Scott wants to know, do I play Arc Raiders? I haven't, but maybe we will. I'm a pretty bad gamer. I like gaming, but I've watched a lot of Arc Raiders. It looks like a fun game. I like those extraction shooters. When Call of Duty, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago, they had that DMZ. It was a extraction shooter. But also, I'm better at first-person shooters than third-person. But also, Scott, do you watch Burnt Peanut? I love the Burnt Peanut. 39 folks. Mav's grandpa. Dangus. All right, I think we're ready to rip. 40. 40's the number. Fuzz. Y'all ready? Give me some thumbs up. Burnt Peanut is the man. Anybody who hasn't seen Burnt Peanut, go check him out. He's the GOAT. Okay, you guys are ready. You guys are ready. Pause the music. Pause the tunes. Get some Kahoot sounds. 41. And folks, I just, oh no. I don't want to, I just unenabled reactions. I love the reactions. That's what keeps me going. All right, folks, we're kicking it off right now. Am I too small now? Do y'all like to see my face? Trivia night, January 19, 2000. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Walt Disney was afraid of what? Mice, children, amusement parks, or clowns? Sorry about that, y'all. What was Walt Disney afraid of? Was it mice, children? You guys got it. Believe it or not, gotta be children. It was mice. And he took his fear and turned it into a, dare I say, billion-dollar industry. Little Rabbit, tell them come on in anyway. They can join in late, and then maybe they can still win too. But let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tell them come on in. I think I pinned. Did I pin that at the top of the? Or I didn't pin this. I'll pin the code at the top of chat. Code is pinned. CJ coming in hot. Cassall, Yen Bad, Mike C and Sarah all getting on the leaderboard. I'll tell you, real mice are less creepy than the old Mickey Mouses. Or Steamboat Willie, as he was called. Also, something I've always been interested in is, you know how Steamboat Willie is in public domain now? Forrest, he does not look afraid of mice here. But Steamboat Willie, it's in the public domain, so you can do whatever you want with it. I think it'd be funny if someone made a video game with it, like a very gory, intense video game, and then Disney couldn't do anything about it. But let's grab another question, why don't we? Speaking of Disney, the first Disney princess. Aurora, Cinderella, Belle, or Snow White? Who was the first Disney princess? Aurora, Cinderella, Belle, or Snow White? Who was it? Get those answers in. Okay, you guys got it. It was Snow White. I think Aurora was number 2. Sleeping Beauty. Oh, snap. CJ says locked in. Yen bad. Some pig fig. Swims with loons and Adam. Francois grabbed 7 spots on that one, though. Love to see it. Yeah, I think this one's actually out of order. I think Sleeping Beauty came first, then Cinderella. Then there was a big gap, and then Little Mermaid in the late 80s, then through the 90s, and nowadays, I guess Raya. I saw this movie, and I guess they consider her a princess. One of the princesses. But let's continue, why don't we? With the next question being, love, deuce, ace. Knitting, tennis, bobsledding, or bull riding? Love, deuce, ace. What is that in reference to? Knitting. Okay, you guys are locked in. It is tennis. How quick were y'all, though? Oh, snap, some pig fig. Coming in hot. Only 5 points behind first place. Yen Bad still locked. Cinders, Adam. 10 participants. Y'all are freaking getting every answer tonight. Early tennis. This is, of course, Wimbledon. The famous Wimbledon. Early tennis was called Jeu de Paume. Paume. That's French. Not, I sounded more Italian there. But it was played with your bare hand. You smack the ball around. But let's move on, why don't we? With the next question. Who has been on the most Sports Illustrated covers? Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Tiger Woods, or LeBron James? Can you demonstrate how you play with your bare hands? But who was on the most Sports Illustrated covers? Mike Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Tiger Woods, or LeBron James? You guys got it. And also, if you were wondering, your eyes were not fooling you. That was a real picture of Martha Stewart on the swimsuit edition. But it is Mike Jordan. I think Muhammad Ali's second, and then Tiger and LeBron are tied in third, I believe. Oh, no. Adam comes shooting up, swims with loons. McLovin, CJ, and some pig fig. Germ grabbing 11 spots on it. This was his very first cover back when he was in college in the year 1983, I believe, with his teammate, Sam Perkins. Oh, yeah, right here. November 28th, 1983. The year that... I thought he was drafted in 83, but I guess not. Maybe 84. But let's continue. Which of these planets spins clockwise? Earth, Jupiter, Venus, or Mars? Do y'all know? Got a little bit of seltzer water tonight. Earth, Jupiter, Venus, or Mars? Which spins clockwise? You guys got it. It's Venus. The only, I think technically Uranus does as well. But also, I think Pluto does, but it's no longer a planet. How'd we do? Oh, Cinders Francois. Potato Taco. Shoots up to the top of the leaderboards here. Okay. And this is the very cool looking planet of Venus. Is it? Venus is like the brightest in the sky, isn't it? How the fuck do you determine which way it's spinning in space? I think they consider it top down. Like if you're looking down at the planet, it would be counterclockwise if you were on the other side. True. Hey, don't come at me. It's also the hottest. What's down? That's also another good question, Dangus. Dangus, he's asking all the right questions. Why is north north and why is south south? But they do say it spins clockwise. But with that, folks, let's lock in and let's grab another question here. Astronomer Dangus. Element with the lowest boiling point. Helium, neon, gold, or nitrogen? Toilets flush opposite in the polls, Andy J says. But what element has the lowest boiling point? Helium, neon, gold, or nitrogen? Oh, it's close. Nitrogen, I believe, is number 2, but helium has the lowest. Let's see how this does on the leaderboard. Oh, yen bad. An atom locked in. And of course, boiling is just when something changes from a liquid to a gas. And actually helium it's pretty interesting. It becomes a superfluid once it becomes a liquid at the temperature of negative 269. But when you get it that cold, this is a glass beaker that it's in, and it just runs right through it. You can drip right through somehow. Sneaks on through. And that's 4.22 Kelvin. 4 degrees above absolute zero. No energy. Kind of interesting, right? That's some cold temps. It's crazy that we can get stuff that cold. Honestly, I was surprised. But let's grab another question. We're about not halfway yet, but getting there. The Mohs scale measures hardness, atomic mass, brightness, or symmetry. The Mohs. The Mohs scale measures hardness, atomic mass, brightness, or symmetry. You guys got it. We got some jewelry enjoyers here. It is at hardness. Oh, snap. McLovin comes shooting up. Yen bad. Adam still in first. Cinders and Potato Taco. 12 places for more than full. But isn't it called the Mohs scale of hardness? I think it may be. It may be. They might say it in the name as well. But this is the scale. Mohs scale of hardness, as Adam just stated. And of course, diamond is the hardest material on Earth, according to the scale. Talc powder. Fingernail, 2.5 on the scale. Kitchen knife, steel nails. Opal's pretty soft, I feel like. That's a 6. Hey, Rosalind, don't worry. Don't speak too quickly. We got some pop culture coming, so lock in, okay? Honestly, the next one might be pop culture. Let's take a look. How long is an eon? I lied, but they're coming. How long is an eon? 10 years, 1,000 years, 1 million years, or 1 billion years? Rosalind was out on a bicycle. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, folks. It's 1 billion years. I misclicked. How'd that do to the leaderboard? Oh, Scully B. Not pop culture. Don't worry, they're coming. I promise. Wait, I misclicked to the right. Adam misclicked to the right one. Scully B comes shooting up. An eon is 1 billion years. And if you ask a scientific person, they will say the Earth has been around for 4.5 eons, 4.5 billion years. I drank 1 billion margs tonight. But if you ask a religious person who doesn't believe in Christianity, who is a Christian, who doesn't believe in evolution, they'd say it's around 12,000 years old, I believe. 12,000 to 45,000, I think, is their estimation for the hardcore religious folks out there. But let's move on. The most populous New York borough. I told you, don't worry, we're getting there. Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, or the Bronx. Dry January can kick rocks. I'm sure there's a lot of people doing dry January out there. Rosalind's making it as wet as she can. But Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, or the Bronx which is the most populous New York borough? Folks, I feel kind of bad tonight. I'm doing some divisive questions here, but it is Brooklyn. Oh, Gary P and Tippy Toe. How many times has Gary P been on the leaderboard? Well, he's there now. Adam's locked in. Tough questions, but good. All right, now I think we're moving into hold on. Here's a density map of New York. Of course, the most densely populated area is Manhattan, the Bronx. Queens is the second most populated. Brooklyn is the most populated. Let's keep it moving with the next question. Snooki, JWoww, and Jessica, Sammy, Lana, or Kim? Snooki, JWoww, and who? Jessica, Sammy, Lana, or Kim? I told y'all there's some pop culture coming. Okay, we got some reality TV enjoyers. That was an easy one. Oh, that was you guys got caught up to Adam a little bit on that one. Now we're talking, Rosalind says. McLovin gets on the leaderboard. Jesse, 3 in a row. All right, Adam opens up the door a little bit. Long live Sammy Sweetheart. Little Rabbit. Hey, don't worry. You can turn it around. I believe in you. I don't want to see you finish in 40th. Never heard of him. That's all right, Adam. Of course, this is a dynamic trio, you could say. Snooki, JWoww, and Miss Sammy Sweetheart. But let's keep it moving with the next question. Nikki Glazer hosted this reality dating show: Love Island, Temptation Island, F-Boy Island, or Perfect Match? GTL, Potato Taco says. I don't know let me think what that means. But Nikki Glazer, Love Island, Temptation Island, F-Boy Island, or Perfect Match? Ooh, it was F-Boy Island. And I'll tell you, any dating show enjoyers, F-Boy Island was the best one. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Oh, I'm an idiot. Jim Tan Laundry. What an idiot. What a dummy I am. What a fool. They're all islands. Adam says, low-key, kind of lucky. Mad Dog, on fire. Gary P. Uh-oh, fighting the house. Tippy Toe. Mad Dog's making a comeback with 3 in a row here. Of course, folks, if you haven't seen this one, check it out. It's great. Okay? This one is probably the best one I've seen. F-Boy Island. I think they did 2 seasons, and I think they did F-Girl Island. But it's a great show. It's a phenomenal one. But folks, let's keep it moving. Which of these comedians was on the MTV show Road Rules? Joe Rogan, Amy Schumer, Theo Vaughn, or Whitney Cummings? They got their start here back in the day. Road Rules was like, if you don't know, which hopefully you do, fist pump, push up, chapstick. Well, folks, it was Theo and Christina P. Mike Consoli knows the lore. I was gonna say I could have done that one too, but it was Theo. Oh, Zach McLovin gets on the leaderboard again. Fuzz gets 12 spots. Everything else about stays the same. This was young Theo back in the 90s. Got himself on a reality TV show and turned himself into quite the success afterwards. Usually don't see that, you know, a breakout success from reality TV, but Theo pulled it off. Who is that? Theo, he's a stand-up comedian. You've probably seen him. He does podcasting a lot now. But he started out on MTV's Road Rules. It was like a real world kind of similar thing. But let's keep it moving. Twitch streamer Tyler1 is most known for playing what video game? League of Legends, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, or Valorant? I didn't realize Theo is that old. Yeah, I think he's in his mid 40s. Could be late 40s. But T1, Tyler1. He is a League of Legends lover of the game League of Legends. Okay, McLovin grabs the spot. Everyone else on the leaderboard's locked in there, I think. 10 places for lucking dips. And of course, Tyler, he gave us this incredible meme. I forget what this event was, but he's not the tallest man out there. He's an absolute freak of nature. He's very strong and powerful, but he's not the tallest. And that's okay. Okay? We don't care. We love our Tyler1. But all right, let's keep it moving. Let's see what the next question is. This live streaming platform spent millions on top streamers Ninja and Shroud, only to shut down a short time later. Was it Facebook Gaming, Mixer, Rumble, or Kick? Which of these platforms? They spent millions of dollars on Ninja and Shroud, two of the top performing streamers at the time. And only to shut the doors about a year later, I think. Facebook Gaming, Mixer, Rumble, or Kick, and it was Mixer. I think that they say they spent some say it was all the way up to around 50 million between the two of them. Oh, Mad Dog locked it in. Takes the place from Gary P. Everything else stays about the same. Mad Dog on a 6-answer streak. Holy frig. The Mixer said just spent around 50 million between the two of them. Can you believe that? I don't care how good you are as a streamer. The wheel's about to fall off for Gary. That is just bad business. A live streaming platform, I don't know. You could do a lot better marketing with all that money. People, they don't really care about people that much. There's always somebody new to watch. Come on, Gary. All right, folks, lock in. We're a little more than halfway. Or we're about 2/3 of the way. A little more. But let's check out this next question. This soda was originated as a mixer for whiskey. Coke, Dr. Pepper, root beer, or Mountain Dew. It was originated as a mixer. That's why it was made. Coke, Dr. Pepper, root beer, or Mountain Dew. For all the drinkers out there. It may surprise you. Okay, you guys got it. It was Mountain Dew, believe it or not. Coke, I believe, was medicinal. Dr. Pepper was medicinal. Root beer, I think, kind of the same. But Mountain Dew was specifically made as a mixer. Okay, top 3 get it. 11 places for Cinders. Wow, that's big moves right there. I guess I think it was two brothers. They liked there was another drink that was a similar flavor. It does sound kind of weird. I'm personally not a drinker. I know we have some connoisseurs of mixed drinks in the chat. But I didn't even know that's a drink. In the modern era, does anybody ever order that? A Mountain Dew and whiskey? But the old Mountain Dew slogan was, it'll tickle your innards. I don't think they use that anymore, but they should. It'll tickle your innards. Literally never. And if Rosalind's telling you that, you better listen. Rosalind, you got to make a drink now for the Dew and whiskey. The whiskey Dew. That's creepy. It'll tickle your innards. But okay, let's lock in. Next question. Who is this? John Krasinski, Randall Park, Steve Carell, or Rainn Wilson? Who is this? But basically the same thing as a 7 and 7. Is that 7 Up? Okay, folks. You guys got it. You were locked in. It is John Krasinski. Take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, and Adam. No, Adam. He's not an office enjoyer. Hey, he opens the door for y'all. But of course, folks, that is John Krasinski. Famously here, he plays Jim Halpert on The Office. Very well-known actor. Went on to do big things after. But you guys spotted him instantly. You knew it was John Krasinski. Photographed here. Pictured here. John Krasinski. But let's move on to the next question. Lock in, folks. We got another one coming. Jesse gets it. I know y'all get it. All right, let's move on. Who is this? Something's different. Sofia Vergara, Jennifer Lopez, Eva Mendes, Penelope Cruz. Who is this? Sofia Vergara, Jennifer Lopez, Eva Mendes, or Penelope Cruz? I didn't know if this one was going to be too hard. I felt like this one was really hard, but some of y'all were locked in. It is Eva. Miss Eva Mendes, married to the lovely and stunning Ryan Gosling. Okay. McLovin grabs the spot. My eyes all itchy. Personally, it was a 50-50 between her and Penelope. Of course, this is the full photograph of the lovely woman. She was definitely one of my celebrity crushes as a young man. Any Hitch enjoyers? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Yeah, I had no idea who these are. Hey, Adam, you're getting them though. You're locked in. All right, we're coming down to the end here. Make sure you're paying attention. Okay, everyone, make sure you're live. I forgot to remind y'all. Make sure you're live and ready to go. Is everyone live? You are? Okay, let's go. With the next question, what flag is this? Greenland, British Virgin Islands, Swaziland, or the Azores? What flag is this? Greenland, British Virgin Islands, Swaziland, or the Azores? Do you know? It is Greenland. I was thinking more people would get it because it was in the news recently. Or, Greenland's been quite the hot topic. Does the Azores have a flag? I think they do. I think I've seen it. But yeah, I think they are just a territory. But Greenland. It is Greenland. Okay. Potato Taco creeping in, tippy toe as well. I thought Greenland was the red herring. Was the flag in the news? Not the flag in specifically, but just Greenland in general. It's the hot topic as us United Staters are looking to make it the 51st state, apparently. And this is the place. And of course, Greenland is called Greenland, and Iceland is called Iceland, but they're actually flipped. Greenland is actually quite icy and not the most pleasant place to live. Pretty remote. A lot of minerals, I think they say, up that way. And I think a lot of the towns, not many of the towns are connected by road. You have to go by boat to get to another town. I think there's only about 50,000 people who live there on the entire thing. It's the biggest island, they say, I believe. If you don't, everything's basically an island, right? But, yeah, I think it's like 830,000 square miles. But enough freaking chit-chat. Let's get down to some more questions. Which of these companies is not American? Haagen-Dazs, Ralph Lauren, Adidas, or Dickies? Which one of these companies is not American? Haagen-Dazs, Ralph Lauren, Adidas, or Dickies? What do y'all say? Oh, dang, I knew you guys were gonna get boomed by it. But it is Adidas. I know, right? Haagen-Dazs, they just came up with a random name. to make it sound like high end. It's from New York, I believe. Ralph Lauren, of course, New York as well. Dickies, I think, is Texas, but Adidas is German. Oh no, leaderboard. Oh no. All day I dream about soccer. But the Dassler brothers, Adolf Dassler and Rudolf Dassler. Adolf made Adidas. His name was Addy, and Das. And his brother is Puma. They had a feud. They split. They had a company together before that. I believe Adolf here, he convinced Jesse Owens in the 36 Olympics to wear his cleats back then. So the story goes, I believe. But then old Adolf and Rudolph didn't get along anymore. And we got Adidas and Puma. Folks, I think we're down to the last question, I think. I don't know. I can't remember if Adam has it locked in or not. So second and third place still stay locked in here. And let's check it out. Who makes Birkin bags? Gucci, Christian Dior, Hermes, or Prada? Birkin bags. Who makes them? Gucci, Christian Dior, Hermes, or Prada? There we have some high fashion enjoyers here. But now let's see if that, folks, I don't know, that Adam was pretty locked in. But so was freaking Mad Dog putting on a phenomenal showing tonight. Either way, we got to take a look. Are we ready? For third place tonight. Oh, just kidding. These aren't the Birkin bags. Enough of that. To third place with 9,248 is Gary Peets. And in second place with 10,418 is Mad Dog. And in first place with 11,965 is Adam. And Tippy Toe and Potato Taco in fourth and fifth, folks. Man, I feel like I was a little rough on you guys tonight. Spin, spin, spin. What do y'all think? How'd it go tonight? Also, folks, you don't feel like you need to stick around. Check summary. You want to see your placing? We can look at that. I was gonna say we're gonna do the Amazon opening right now from all the stuff you guys bought. Do you guys want to see top 10? Get a little top 10 shout out here. We had Adam, Mad Dog, Gary Pete, Tippy Toe. Oh, we already said that. Potato Taco, McLovin, Gay Bitches. Francois was locked in tonight. Castle as well, and Tear Bear, all in the top 10 this evening. But wait, hold on. I'm missing chat here. Tough round, Jerem says. Spin. See bottom 10. See bottom 10 shout out, Little Rabbit says. Congrats, Adam. AI Adam. Let's see the last. Do you guys want to? Listen, don't make fun of our friends here in the last places here. We all have bad weeks. Also, look, I'm lucky. I just get to make the quiz. I don't have to actually take it. And we had some people drop out pretty quick. Now, we won't put the last people on blast. We don't need to. But, Adam, are you here still? I know you are. Only 4... Wait, Little Rabbit. What was your name, Little Rabbit? 4. Where's our tunes? Yeah, we had 2 people who they joined, but they didn't play. Adam, you want some sweet, sweet cash, or you want to spin that wheel? Every week I feel dumber with all my... Hey, don't talk about my friend like that, Charlie. Charlie in the box. Do not feel dumber. They're just some weeks they're just bad weeks. I'm getting I'm getting the table ready for all your unboxings here. Adam, what are you thinking? Do you want some sweet, sweet cash? Some of that sweet, sweet cash in your pocket? I got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but I got 2 whiteboards as well for stream. Look at all this stuff you all got. Oh, look at this one. What's in the box? Do I need to angle up a little bit? What's that say? Adam's taking that sweet, sweet cash this week, folks. That's okay. We have another punishment coming on Wednesday. Stand the lava lamp up. Oh, is that bad for it? Hold on. Adjusting. Adjusting. All right, folks. We have... So, it was 2 weeks ago now, you guys spent $100 of my money for the stream room. I gotta freaking tidy this place up. And now everything has come in. I'll just stand up. We'll stand up with it. Grab ourselves a knife here. Let's check out what our first item tonight is. I do have I could set that up. I have some lav mics. Can we play more Kahoot after this? Lil Rev is locked in, loves the Kahoot. Should have ordered. No, folks, don't worry. I do have some. Or they're actually right here. I could try to set them up. I got the cool little DJI ones. Damn. These little guys. Well, I'll be using those on Wednesday when we're doing the cooking stream. Well, folks, let's lock in here. We got to open up some stuff. We got to see what y'all got. Our first item was a money bow tie. There's a cooking stream, yes, Adam, for last week's punishment. I have to make the Elf spaghetti, the spaghetti from that movie Elf. This thing is a little chintzy. Should I put it on for y'all? You want to check out the money bow tie? Take this one off. Yes. Adam, you added this one? It's kind of sick, honestly. A little snug. Oh, I can adjust. But yeah, on Wednesday we're doing that for the. I was telling some other folks. I think I'm gonna try and boil this spaghetti in Dr. Pepper. See how that turns out. Check it out. I'll check my history to remember. Charlie's out. 4:30. Jeez, brother. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh. Yep, that was me, Adam says. How's it look? Is that just what we needed? Good enough for now. Bam. Looks sick. All right, first item, success. Oh, I think I know what this one is. I think I know what this one is. Y'all and your funny pranks. Yeah. And it goes quite well with this other one. Tomato Boulevard and every gross tomato that ever existed. Jeez, tomato. I mean, it is actually. It does look kind of nice, I guess. We'll put it back on the wall up there. This one is kind of cool too. The tomato sign. Tomato Boulevard. Is it tomato based? Get those tomatoes out of chat. The best. The sign looks so good. I know this thing actually does look kind of cool. I'll give it to you guys. You did decent so far. I'll hang these up in the back of the room. Well, this one's already out. I think this one was yes, Scott, listen to freaking Nightbot. Tomatoes are very bad for your health and should be made illegal. But yeah, this one's actually I'm actually kind of hyped on the lava lamp. I think this one was brought to us by Robin. Miss Robin. Let's take a look. I don't think I've ever had a lava lamp. Oop, did I open up the bottom? Check this bad boy out. Do we have any other lava lamp enjoyers in chat? What the hell? Is this normal? Is this normally how they're done? I feel like this is not how it's supposed to be done. Lava lamps in every room, Robin says. Robin, is this normal? I feel like that gives mixed signals. If you put this in the wrong place, someone's drinking it. That's totally normal. What the hell? Should I crack it open? Chug it down? Drink it, Roslyn says. All right, let's fire it up at least, huh? Get it going. Get it warming up, because it takes a little bit, right, to warm her up. Looks tasty. That's just so crazy to me. Like that just looks like a good drink. I'm being defeated by this thing. Or I'll wait, or I guess I should get it going, right? Looks pretty simple. Looks simple enough. Probably turn the gain up a little bit. You guys can hear me from further away better. Testing, 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 testing. Mic check. Am I not supposed to touch it with my fingers? Is it going to burn it out quicker? Add drink lava lamp to the wheel. Do you want this table or do you want this table or what, Roz? What, does Roz need to come take a table from y'all? Edward 40 hands with lava lamps. I assume we just go like that. And then we go like this. And then we'll go plug her in. We'll go and plug it in. We'll have to put it on the ground for now. Don't worry though. Let's put it right here. All right, she's cooking back there. She'll be ready to go in a little bit. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got in here. I know we have some more signs. I forget what else. The hell is this? Oh, okay. I remember this one. Yeah, okay. What do we got here? I don't know. What do we got here? I don't know. This one's open. We'll pull everything out of the boxes at least. Okay, here's a good one. I was actually glad you guys got this one. He wants to see Dangus. She ghosted me on Marketplace. It takes a long while to heat up. No. Do we love it? Welcome to my crib, baby. Hold on, let me go. I gotta hang this up right now. Hang up the duck. Nice. Can you even see it back there? Kinda. I'll have to find a better place for it. What's Rosalind asking? What is the context of all around these gifts? So Roz, there's a spot on the wheel. Adam explained it just there. Okay, you see. Yeah, and then you guys get to spend $100 on Amazon, and hopefully one day when we get big time, it'll be like $1,000 or $10,000. All right, let's open up this. This thing's pretty chunky. Oh, this one's the wheel. This is the wheel y'all got. Wow. Friggin' comes with a screwdriver and everything. Little whiteboard. We'll set that up in a moment. Hopefully it's a good one. It's a lot of pieces. Look at all that. Friggin' all kinds of schmutz. Oh, so how are the tunes right now? Not bad. Which one's this one? Let's find out. Why am I asking? Just friggin' open it, guy. What was this one? Oh, the Ricky Bobby. You guys love the signs. Wow, this one is sick, though. If you ain't first, you last. All right, we gotta plug this one. I need more friggin' plugs. Y'all see this? Oh, you got that might be the best one. OMG, sick. Oh wait, what am I missing? The door. Oh, we need the duck on the door. Back to the Future neon sign. The electric bill is going to be tripled this month. True. I need that Dangus table in my basement, big time. No, that's probably the best thing you guys have gotten thus far. If we're being honest. What's this little thing? Let's check it out. Please. Oh. It's a bald cap. Oh, do I have to put on the bald cap? You want me to try it out? Hold on. Let me go put it on. Just looks like a do-rag right now. It's not the highest quality bald cap out there. And I didn't feel like tucking in all my hair. So we're just running it like a bald cap for now. Should have bought a mirror too. We'll run it for now. It's just a flesh-colored do-rag. Right, we're getting that. We're ripping through this, folks. I think we might be down to our last item. Which I know you guys will love. It's another neon sign. A lot of potential with that. Another neon sign. This one's not as cool. Not nearly as cool as the other one. Oh, sorry, the tune's still good. This tune is not good. Last item of the night, folks. And of course, what is it? What else but a neon tomato? Funny, funny. You guys are so funny. All right, let's see if it looks good at least. Get those tomatoes out of chat right now. Get them out. You better not. Tomatoes everywhere. I don't want it to fall and break. Put it right here for now. Folks, I think that's everything. What'd you guys think of the haul? Love it. Couldn't be happier. But it's really cute, though. Okay, it does look kind of good, I guess. I guess you guys did all right. And so here also, so before Wednesday, aka tomorrow, I will set up all these stuff. I'll actually put it up in the room so it looks good. Hold on, I need my chair back. Oh, do we need the tomato right here? Tomato Boulevard? Hey, man. I gotta freaking tidy up this room big time. All right, that's better. Also, I think my gain's way up. I might just be blowing out the eardrums right now. But folks, that's it. Feng Shui is a bit off. True. We need our Feng Shui back big time. I'm pumped for the wheel. Yeah, I'll put together the wheel after. Unless you guys really want to see it right now. The thing, my head's already sweating. I look so creepy. But folks, yeah, that was a good night. Adam, I'll get you paid up. Had a good turnout as usual. We love to see it. I always appreciate it. Yeah, so this week, get over your face. I'm not in Home Alone. I'm not a robber. But I was going to say, yes, Wednesday, folks, we are going to be doing the cooking stream. We'll be in the kitchen. And we are going to be doing elf spaghetti. So if you, I mean, we'll probably be live for a little bit. So if you have time, stop on through then. If you don't have time, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You know, you guys are all busy folks. You guys got stuff to do. You got things to do, people to see. Other internet videos to watch. Scott Gibbon throwing the shreds. Yeah, everyone, thank you so much. Francois stopping by she stopped by over the weekend, like I was saying. Checked out the pie stream. Yeah, let me see those shreds, people. Let me see those shreds. You guys did great with your purchases. I'll set up the room so it looks good for next stream. Even though we won't be in here next stream, we're going to be in the kitchen. We're going to be cooking in the kitchen. I think my gain's too high again. Sorry about the noise if it's too loud. But yeah, stop by Wednesday if you have a minute. See me eat some nasty spaghetti. Oop. I need my slow fade out. Everyone, thanks so much. And thanks for everyone who subscribed tonight. All the new subscribers. Anybody who came for the first time. Rosalind, thank you for coming by. I know you're usually a busy gal yourself. But folks, we'll see you Wednesday. And if not Wednesday, let's see you next Monday. All right? And have a great week either way. Peace out.